What's going on, everybody? This is the Croc coming at you with a black and white 2 Wi-Fi battle versus MrOrzKid. Standard rain versus sand versus sun. He's going to be leading here with Do I Bug You? I'm up here on the right as I lead with Christoph Gavin. He's going to go ahead and get the download, so the U-turn is pretty much evidently obvious. So I'm going to go out to Amy Faye, Mystic Amy Faye. You know, all bottled up in an urn and can take that with no problem whatsoever. Exactly, Anna. He's going to go out to death there. Now, I want to tell you guys, I've only played Ubers like once or twice in my entire life. So my brain is thinking this is Arcee's Dark because I'm absolutely retarded. As he goes for a calm on, I'm going to go for a low kick with Christoph Gavin here. As I do miss the Focus Blast and don't affect him. And I'm like, oh, he's Arcee's Ghost. So he's going to miss 2 Focus Blasts. I'm going to get him with a Payback. Payback plus Sand almost is enough to take him out, so I can go into Melissa Foster. Mind my own business. Take this +1 Focus Blast pretty comfortably, considering I do have the rest. And that'll work out fine. This is going to go back out into Do I Bug You, get his download boost again. Is going to pretty much force my switch back out to Mystic Amy. I thought he might go for the Flamethrower. Didn't really predict the Ice Beam near as much. And that works out perfectly, so he's got to switch right back out. So I know he's Choice Scarf as he goes into Landlord. Now, obviously, this Groudon either has nothing to hit me, or I'm just not really that afraid of it, as I double back into Christoph Gavin to get the Sand back up on his Sunlight and go back into Mystic Amy once again, just to be the recipient to those Stealth Rocks right there. So now, he's going to be switching out into Nostalgia. I'm just going to Dragon Tail this thing. It doesn't do too awful bad of damage as he goes back out into Do I Bug You. I'm wondering if he has the Ice Beam at this particular point, and he does have it indeed. It does do quite a bit to Giratina. Just going to take this opportunity to be the Great Wall of Ubers, rest off that damage, and it's just going to be fantastic for me and everything. So, he's going to switch into Ironhide. I'm assuming he wants to get up some Toxic Spikes, but he actually doubles back to Landlord again. I'm guessing, predicting Christoph Gavin to come back, so I'm going to get up my rocks, because I figure that's going to be helpful. Since as long as I've got Amy Faye in the way of his Ironhide, he can't really spin my hazards. So Earthquake doesn't do much at all, because I am the whole impish or bold defensive tank kind of thing. As I do have both Dragon Tail and Roar with Rest Talk. So I'm just really set up here pretty well to shuffle around his team, do some Stealth Rock damage to the Ho-Oh, which is fantastic. I was really happy that this Ho-Oh was called out from that Roar. But of course he has the Roost, so it's kind of irrelevant right there. He's just going to get back up to max health, and that's going to become a thing. So I'm going to wake up this turn, go for a Dragon Tail as he brings in my ass, which I guess is better than Ass Cream, which I've seen Latios called Ass Cream, so now Latios is my ass. So I go back out to Christoph Gavin, get my Sand back up. He goes for the Grass Knot. Not really sure the transition of this turn. I guess I thought I couldn't take into Grass Knot. So I go on to Gregory Edgeworth, wanting to go for a Shadow Claw. I carry that for certain things, as he does go out to Landlord to take that Shadow Claw. I guess he figured I might go for like Iron Head or something like that. But defensive Groudon is a very strong thing. I know I can take this Earthquake down to almost nothing. And as he switches out to Ironhide, it's going to work out really well because I can get that rest off that I was talking about. And I actually am Choice Spec Shaman, using that natural cure to my advantage, switching out. And now this Shaman is no longer going to be asleep, going back into Mystic Amy as he takes this opportunity to put up Toxic Spikes, which those 2 layers of Toxic Spikes are going to be very aggravating as this Groudon comes back in once again. Now, I just decide to stay in once again and just continue shuffling his team around because the hazard damage is fantastic. Looking back at it, I wish I had a little bit more. Now here, I don't predict him to go straight for the Draco. I actually predict him to go for the Hidden Power Fire if he is indeed carrying it. Which, at this point, I really don't think he's got it because he doubles back out the Ironhide on my Nickel Samurai. And I actually do have specially defensive Ferrothorn on this team. Got my Sand up. It's not really helping all too much because right here is just going to go back out to Landlord to get his Sand back up, or his Sun back up. And I'm pretty much at a point now that my T-Tar's pretty much done everything he can do, as I do die to that poison toxic spikes. So now, the play of the game, Red-White coming in, going for the Grass Knot. Not that he expected that at all. I'm Special Arceus Rock which is fantastic. I was really excited here, except he goes to the Genesect, and he's going to be going for the Iron Head. I didn't think... I mean, I do know these things carry them, but, you know, in early Black White 2 days, this thing was Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, U-Turn. So I got used to the standardization there. So I'm hoping he's going to not stay in on Ironhide so I can get Thunder Wave on something relevant like Latios or something like that. But of course, he's just going to take this opportunity to just go for the Rapid Spin and run Iron Barbs damage. So here I'm in a position that if he wants to do that, I'm perfectly okay with it. He does set up some spikes. So now he's got 1 layer of spikes, 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, and Stealth Rocks. So that is just not good whatsoever as I go back into Gregory Edgeworth as he goes into Latios. Now here I would draw again into Nickel Samurai. He decides at this point hiding playtime is over. He is indeed carrying the Hidden Power Fire. And yeah, that's the end of that. So now this particular Shaman, I go into Shaman here, he goes with the Hidden Power Fire, takes it out once again. And I'm kind of wondering why this thing is so powerful. In my mind, I was thinking that it had Life Orb, but I see no recoil damage. There's only 1 item it could possibly have, which is the Soul Dew. I'm going to use my Stone Edge here to take this thing out, but of course Genesect has me beat one-on-one, only because of the fact, even if I go into this thing, I was like, okay, whatever he locks himself into, I'm fine with. But I'm at the point that Iron Head is a 2-hit KO from the point of HP that Excadrill is at. And without Genesect, I could have been able to take this match, but Red-White is going to go down to the Iron Head. It was a fantastic match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys loved that surprise Grass Knot. Standard Sand versus Sun. Really strong player. Go sub MrOrzKid. He's a very fantastic YouTuber. Got some really cool content. And that's pretty much the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And check out, I got a new video on Beck and Let's Play as well. Got an update behind a Wi-Fi battle. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave the link below to that. And if you guys enjoyed, rate, comment, subscribe, peace out, objection, find the computer room, and peace.